Hi, this is David Perdue from MyNAMS.com, Novice to Advanced Marketing System, and the NAMS Insiders Group. This week I'm talking to a bunch of our featured insiders who are really the great action takers. These are some of my favorite people because they take this so seriously and they really try to make sure that they're getting done as much as they can get done. And that's really how we've built the MyNAMS system using the 30-day challenges, is so that people have something to do every day about a specific topic every month that drives them to the next level of their business. It's there's so much stuff out there in the world that you can buy and not use, and you can do that all day long, but the Insiders Group is all about implementing what we're learning so that we can improve our business all the way. One of those people that I've been dealing with for a long time on the Insiders Group, and I love dealing with because she takes everything and just like a dog with a bone, she's after it, and I love that. And that's Sheila Finkelstein. And Sheila, thank you for being here. I'm really glad that you joined me today to talk about this and your business and the Insiders Group. So tell everybody a little bit about how you got started and what you're doing online today and where your business is.
Thanks so much, David, for having me here and for the great introduction. I have to say, one of the greatest things about you and the Insiders Group is we get to see ourselves how other people see us, which is usually a lot stronger and better than the way we see ourselves. So
Absolutely.
Thank you for reminding me who I am.
Sure.
As David said, my name is Sheila Finkelstein. My current business is Technology for Seniors Made Easy. It's great when David says we really get to hone in, and that's what I'm finally getting to do with this. I'm one of these, which I'm sure many of you out there are, these multi-talented people with a lot of different ideas. I have several different websites. I've had several different ventures. My overall umbrella I'm umbrellaing is Treasure Your Life Now, with a focus on technology for seniors made easy. I got into this when somebody suggested it. I've been playing with websites and different things over the past 12 years, and I just love making discoveries. And because of my age, I'm probably the oldest one in the Insiders Group and in NAMS, and I can understand where seniors are coming from. It's like even when I taught my daughter-in-law, who's 48, I guess, how to use her phone, my son got very annoyed because when I asked him a couple questions, because he wanted to help her. And I said, but she doesn't know what to ask you. So when I'm working with seniors, I understand what it is they don't know and need to ask, or how to pull it out from them. So I do this on my blog. I do this by coaching. And that's kind of an overview. And my
It's interesting because it's a real language that you kind of have to learn to teach in that market that you're teaching in. My mother-in-law, as we've talked before, is 92, and when we go over to do something on her computer, I mean, she's on Facebook and she communicates with her family in Africa and all of that via email and Facebook, and she loves it. But when I go over to fix something on her computer or we set up a new program, I always talk to my wife about it first, because my wife is able to communicate with her in senior language, and I'm not. I'm too impatient for that. So it really takes a special person to be able to do that. I'm glad you're doing that. That's a good thing. You're also incredibly creative. You're a photographer and a writer, and you do a lot of different things.
Oh, you're waiting for me to respond to that?
I am.
Oh, yes, I do. Thank you. And that's one of the things I'm also focusing on is now seniors getting into business and kind of confused about what's online, and I've been able to pull some of that together and focus the important things to use. As I said, I have several websites, one of which has been photography, inspiring people to see things in new and different ways. And that's photographyandtransformation.com. And I've had that easy for 10 years, I guess, and celebrated 10th anniversary. And again, even with the technology now, it's helping people see what it is they need to see and know to be the success they want. And so that's it. I've had fun interviewing 30 seniors for an upcoming book, Seniors Using iPads. And it's great. It's very inspiring for me. I've interviewed a woman who's 101, not on a, she's on a computer, not the iPad. She doesn't need it. Two women, 87 years old, fully functioning, doing tremendous business. Connected with one who had been a subscriber of mine for years and now lives locally. So I love the internet, the international world.
So you're pretty active in the Insiders Group. You're in there just about every day posting and asking questions and making sure that you are moving your stuff forward. How's that group really helped you, the Insiders challenges in the Insider Group?
One of the things that's really important to me, David, is community. I mean, I thrive on community, and that's what we have in the Insiders, a great community. I have to fess up that I haven't really fully taken advantage of the monthly challenges. I have one mug here, which I love. It was kind of a little easy because it was a YouTube channel, and it gave me, oh wow, we're in the same one today.
We got it, yeah.
Astramarium, flowers I used to give my late husband.
Right.
And what I'm finding and working with you in another program, the 90-day challenge, is how to really block off blocks of time. And the Insiders Challenge will allow that, and I am committing now to the next month publicly that I will also put in blocks of time every day, which if you do something daily is not that big a deal. It's when we let it go that it becomes overwhelming. So I thank you for that.
Let me just explain real quickly what the mug is about. Every month we have a 30-day challenge, and if you complete the challenge, you get a mug. And it's an honor system, so you just tell us at the end of the month that you've completed the challenge, and we want to see some of your work because we want people to share their work in the Insiders Group. So if you do that, we give you a mug, and if you collect 12 mugs in a row, that would be 12 monthly challenges in a row, you get the Insiders Group, the Insiders Club membership for life for free because you've earned it, basically. You've done the things we want you to do. Now, the challenges, not everybody does the mugs, and that's fine. But what we're finding is people use the challenges to really jumpstart them into different areas. And because we focus on different content and different tactics and strategies every month, that becomes a real guiding principle for people to work through an entire year and really make a lot of progress in their business. So I've seen that from a lot of folks so far, and I'm really enjoying watching the people who have some mugs and people who don't have a lot of mugs. And we just had Art who got all 12 mugs for the first time. He's the first person who got all 12 mugs, which is great. So tell me a little bit what you think the biggest benefit of being on an Insider is.
To be able to get input freely, to be able to speak freely about what's bothering you, about where you need help. I mean, I just saw Terry Bork, one of the people you interviewed, a great interview. She had these wonderful 4 images that she wanted to put up on her blog, and she posted them, and she's gotten really valuable feedback from people.
Yeah, she was trying to figure out which of those 4 to use as a branding item, I think, and it was really interesting the feedback she got because it really helped her hone in some on that, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's people that are highly skilled and people are learning. So we learn from the questions that people are asking. It's more ahas, and then the people that are giving answers. And I'm always, with any NAMS event, and the Insiders, incredibly impressed with the generosity of people who come in very successful and who share what they know very willingly.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, thanks for doing this. I really appreciate it, and you know, stay active and keep going after it because you're knocking it out every day. You know, I'm one of the things that I noticed that you're learning and other people are learning. We're trying to use you as an example in some ways in the Insiders Group because you're taking assets that you already have in the way of photography and turning that into a product. So that you can actually make more money from what you've already got. That's one of the things we really want people to do is identify their expertise, their current assets, and tangible and intangible, and then make money from it. So you're doing that. That's great.
That's great, David, and I really look forward to focusing in more on that. I mean, you pointed out that I have this book that I'm working on, Seniors Using iPads, how that can be broken down into segments. the work I've done over 10 years. I mean, I actually have a whole bunch of it in WordPress, and I'm not WordPress, in Word document to be creating products from, and I look forward to talking to you about that also.
Okay, well, thanks for being here. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.